So we got this week's roster update predictions. These are all the players that made the final cut. There are some players that I have included previously in the playlist that might still get upgraded, but these are the players that stayed hot for the 2 weeks that made the final cut. Keep that in mind, please, because I don't want you guys saying things like, hey, where's Lance Lynn? Hey, where's Chris Bryant? Hey, why don't I see Jesse Winker? They didn't stay hot enough in my opinion, but in particular when we're talking about Jesse Winker, truth is he's great against right-handers. In order for him to go diamond, them just upgrading his right-handed attributes, he needs to get like a plus 17, which I just do not see happening. What I see happening for him to go diamond is them increasing his fielding, and based on me never knowing when MLB The Show decides to increase the fielding of a player, I can't predict that, so I'm not going to tell you to invest, and then if on Friday he doesn't go diamond, it just crashes. Now, first thing before we hop into any player pause that I'm gonna ask for is to go ahead and hit that like button and red subscribe button. Helps out the channel tremendously, and also each and every single link that you will need for this channel is inside the description, from how to become a member to the Discord to the Twitch, and then all of my socials, which I advise to turn on the notifications on. We stream each and every single day at 1 a.m. on Twitch. Now, if you are a member of the channel or a Twitch subscriber, there's a special perk to it. You get my early roster update predictions. So I made this list that I'm reviewing right now probably 2 to 3 days ago, and they've been investing ever since 2 to 3 days ago. That's why you get that perk, or that's why you pay that extra support money, to go ahead and help yourself out a little bit, help myself out a little bit, and together we can grow. I gotta chase the bag too, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So we start off with Carlos Correa. I'm gonna tell you guys whether I believe it's a good investment right now, whether it's too high right now, or whether it's a fair investment, because I color coded as well. So I have Carlos Correa as a good investment currently. I see his power versus left, or excuse me, I see his contact versus left and power versus right increasing. I see him going up to maybe an 83, 84, but he's definitely a hold for diamond candidate, especially now that he's starting to heat up. We have Mullins now. Mullins, I have him as red, meaning I think that he is way too high to invest in right now, unless you're planning on holding him for gold. Now, could he jump from a 74 to an 80 overall? Absolutely. We had Vladimir Guerrero Jr. jump from an 81 to an 85, but that was because of a position change. Keep that in mind. So can Cedric Mullins jump to gold? Absolutely. Is it likely? I would say no, it is not likely. I see him going up to a 77 overall. He's going to be a hold for gold. If he doesn't go gold, this is what's going to happen. On Friday, his price will tank because he went silver, and clearly silvers don't sell in terms of quick sell for more than 614. So then you will have a chance to reinvest in him on Friday and be able to actually get more than enough stubs back to invest for him going gold, basically. Now we got someone from the Boston Red Sox. The man's fielding is amazing. So just based on fielding, I think that in general he should be going up to a diamond because his arm strength deserves more, his fielding deserves more, but as I said previously, we just don't know. All he needs is a +3 on both sides to go gold for the Boston Red Sox. And right now, he's still struggling against right-handers, so I can't go ahead and give him that +3 on each side, but versus left-handers, he's still doing a pretty good job. His average is amazing, so I see the contact versus left being upgraded. Is that going to be enough to take him to gold? Hopefully, but it might not be. It might just push him to a 79 overall, but he is a hold for a gold candidate. I have him as a whoa. His price skyrocketed because he was selling for 300 stubs when I made the list and told all of the members and subscribers to invest. But right now, I would say he is a fair investment. Now, Austin Meadows, he was really hot, and right now I have him as a high in terms of pricing investment. So I see his contact versus right and power versus right. I don't see him making the jump to gold. He is a high investment because just like Cedric Mullins, I don't see him making the jump 74 to 80 overall gold. I see him going up to like a 77 overall, and then his price is going to drop on Friday. And if you still believe he can go gold, that's when you go ahead and invest in him for that gold cause. But right now, for a silver, for an upgrade to silver, to me, that price is a little bit too high. Up next on the list is going to be Justin Upton. Justin Upton, I think he's going to go silver. Right now, The biggest attribute that could be increased is his power versus left, because he's been hitting amazingly versus left, and then everything else is most likely not going to get touched at all. I have him as a hold for silver. What I got him going up to is a 75 overall. Nothing too crazy. I don't think that he is a hold for gold, so if you are planning on holding him for gold, I would say no. Don't do it. Just sell him as soon as his price is at a comfortable profit margin for you. Tyler O'Neill, I see his contact versus right, and then I see his power versus right and power versus left. Tyler O'Neill, I see him going up to an 81 overall. Right now, he's not really selling at a good price. It's a fair price. You're not going to be making a crazy profit if you go ahead and invest in him right now. But I don't have him as a hold for gold. I have him as a hold for diamond, because I believe if he continues hitting the way he hits, he definitely has that opportunity to go all the way to diamond, since his fielding is already really good. Then we have Randall. So Randall is someone that a lot of people have been telling me nonstop, hey, is he going to go gold? Is he going to go gold? I think that Randall has a great chance of going gold just based off his numbers against left-handers. All he needs to do is get minor increasements to his contact versus left and power versus left, which, yes, they did do the last attribute upgrades, but he's still been hitting pretty well against them. Now, if he does well in 2 weeks, let's say, versus right-handers, he's going to be a lock-in for gold. I think he could be considered a lock-in for gold this roster upgrade as well. See him going up to an 80 overall, hold for gold. He is at a fair price too. So as you can see, the benefits for the memberships or becoming a subscriber, they're substantial, because most of these players right here, they were selling for a good price, under 500 stubs or around that. So even if they don't go on Friday, if you sell on Thursday, you'd still be making a profit to reinvest on Friday for whichever one did not get the upgrade. Kahlil Marte, I see all his hitting attributes getting increased, even if it's by the minimal of +3 on each and every single one. Ever since he came back from injury, he's been ripping. I see him going back to an 85 overall. And what helps him out greatly is he has been a diamond before in the game. So players that have been diamonds before in the game, they do go ahead and get that boost. So Francisco Lindor, for example, is someone else. He is selling at a fair price. If he does go diamond, you're making 1K profit. So that's a fair price, not a great profit, but a fair price. Yoan Moncada, he is a long-term investment for gold. I don't see him just making the jump from a 76 to an 80 overall. I see him going from a 76 to maybe a 78, maybe a 79. I see his contact versus right, contact versus left, power versus right, and then I don't see anything happening to his power versus left, because his slugging against left-handers is atrocious, but he is a hold for gold. I think that right now this is going to be a good investment price to go ahead and invest in Yoan Moncada. And then Josh Redick, he got picked up by the Diamondbacks. He's been hitting pretty well. I think he could get the minor increasements in all the hitting attributes. That should be good enough to push him all the way up to a silver. Does he have that potential for gold? I believe so as well. And right now for 50 stubs, someone that has the potential for gold, that's a steal right now. Even if he does just end up going silver, for example, that's still a steal, because at the end of the day, you're going to be able to quick sell him for 50 stubs profit. Then we have Nick. Nick has been hitting really well, and he hit a home run the other day. He's not a great power hitter. That's why the power numbers are so low. But right now, his contact against both sides could get an increase, and his power against left can get an increase, because his slugging has been really good against left-handers so far. So I see him going up to 78 overall. I definitely think he's a candidate to hold for gold, and if you can get him at 116 stubs, that is a beyond good investment, if you were to ask me. Next up is going to be Tony Kemp from the Oakland Athletics, someone else who has had a solid 15 days in terms of batting average and everything versus both sides, in terms of slugging, in terms of average. I can see all of his hitting attributes getting increased as well. See him going up to 74, maybe he hits that 75. He's a hold for silver. I do not see gold anytime soon. So right now you can get him for 25 stubs, 26 stubs a pop, and then make 75 to 74 stubs a pop in terms of profit. Bryan Reynolds, he's someone that we have included previously, so if you were able to jump on him early, you're going to be able to go ahead and reap the benefits, because I think that he's not going to jump to gold just yet, but he's definitely going to get an increase to his overall. With that being said, if you want on Thursday, that's when I advise you to sell all of these cards, unless they're selling for less than what their quick sell value would be. Then you hold if you really believe that card is going to get that tier upgrade. But Bryan Reynolds, I see his contact versus left, power versus right, power versus left, all of that being increased. I see him going up to 79 overall, but he's definitely a hold for gold. And then we have someone that a lot of people have been investing in, and let me tell you his path to diamond. So as you can see, his life series card, it says shortstop. He's not a shortstop. He's a second baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays. If he becomes a second baseman in MLB The Show, he will go diamond because the position change will give him those attribute increases necessary to go diamond. He just got the Lightning card. That should be a good sign as well for him to go ahead and get diamond. He's selling at a fair price. If I see anything being increased this week, it's going to be his contact versus right, power versus right. I see him going up to an 83, 84, but if his position does change to second base, he's going to go diamond as well. We're going to Colorado now. Colorado has someone by the name of Jonathan Dazza. Jonathan Dazza, he's a 73 overall that I think is going to hit silver. I see everything being increased in terms of hitting attributes. Right now, he's selling for 0, so that means you can put a 25 Stubs buy order, get him for basically nothing, and then quick sell him for 75 Stubs each and every single time. You're going to be balling. Trust me. Trust me. And then we're going to San Francisco, where we have Brandon Crawford. Right now, he's selling at a fair price. I see his contact against left, contact against right, power against right, 79 to 80 overall. He's going to be a hold for gold regardless. Fair price right now. You're making roughly 250 Stubs per quick sell. And then Yuli Gurriel. Yuli Gurriel, I think the time has come. He stayed hot. He went from a silver to a gold to a diamond. I've been predicting Yuli Gurriel, I think, since our first roster update predictions. So if you were to buy him when I first predicted him, you probably got him for like 200 Stubs, maybe even less than that. Got him to a gold if you held and didn't quick sell, and now he's about to go diamond. You're about to make like 4.8K a pop. So you can become a millionaire. You can make millions of Stubs through this. Yuli Gurriel, I see all his hitting attributes getting increased. I see him going up to an 86 overall. I'd be surprised if he doesn't hit diamond. He is definitely on diamond watch for me. He is definitely someone that is selling right now for currently a fair price. You're not making too many Stubs, but that's to be expected. Kevin Gausman, I don't know how this kid, I say kid because that's just my lingo, but I don't know how he didn't get a player of the month card. Like, he had an amazing month of May. He was 100% more than deserving of a monthly awards card. I see all his pitching attributes getting increased, an 84 to an 85 overall. Definitely another hold for diamond candidate. And then we go to Freddy Peralta. Freddy Peralta, long-term investment, good price to get him at right now. He's been pitching extremely well. All he needs to do is control the ball, lower his walks per 9. His Ks per 9 are like at all times highs. And what occurs usually is when a pitcher starts striking out a lot more batters, they're trying to throw a lot harder. So the walks per 9 usually take a hit. That's what's been happening with Freddy Peralta. As soon as he's able to control the ball while striking out a lot of hitters at the same time, this kid is going to be a lock-in for diamond. I think he's a great investment right now. If he does get an upgrade, it's going to be to an 83 overall. Now let's go to Tyler Mahle. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So Cincinnati Reds, I think this is another good long-term investment. If I see anything being upgraded, it's his Ks per 9, walks per 9, home runs per 9. See him going up to 77 to 78 overall, and he's going to be a hold for gold candidate in my opinion. This card right here is going to most likely have, okay, his price is not, I thought it would be above 5K, but his price is fair. I see all his pitching attributes getting increased, 85 overall. I think Tyler Glasnow is on the path, if not 100% going to go diamond this week. So definitely someone you could invest in and make about 900 Stubs a pop, if not less than 900, probably 750 Stubs a pop. But clearly if you got the Stubs, you'll make some Stubs. So you'll be good right there. Now we're going to Joe. We got Joe. He's selling for a little bit high right now than what he was selling for earlier, but he's still a good long-term investment for diamond. I don't know. I don't think he's going to go diamond just yet, but he has the possibility of hitting diamond this week. I see his hits per 9, Ks per 9, walks per 9 all being increased, and then when we talk about his home runs per 9, that as well. So I see him eventually hitting that diamond mark. Not sure if it's going to happen this week, but good long-term investment right now. Zach Wheeler, let's see what his price is currently at right now. Okay, Zach Wheeler, he's selling for more of a fair price. Zach Wheeler, same thing. I see everything being increased. And actually for Joe, I don't see his home runs per 9 being increased. I was misreading both of them. Zach Wheeler was the one that I saw everything being increased. For Joe, I just saw everything except for home runs per 9. This is another hold for diamond. Definitely a fair price. You're making 1 point something K Stubs per investment in him. and then we're gonna go to some relievers. We don't have too many relievers, and the reason we don't have too many relievers, just in case any of you guys are wondering, is because relievers, once they get like back-to-back upgrades, it usually takes them a month or a month and a half to 2 months in order to get that next tier upgrade, since they need to get a good sample size to go ahead and beat out the 3-year averages. So Jalen Garcia has been pitching extremely well for the San Francisco Giants. I see all his pitching attributes except for his walks per 9 and home runs per 9 being increased. He is a solid pickup right now. You can get him for 5 stubs. If he goes to bronze, you're going to be able to quick sell him for 20 stubs a pop. So you're going to be able to quick sell him for 20 stubs a pop, and that's going to be a profit. So that's what we're all about, some profits here. And then last but not least, we have Iglesias. I think Iglesias, he's selling right now for a fair price. He was selling for a lot lower earlier, and you guys could have definitely jumped into him. And I see everything except for his hits per 9 getting increased. I see him as a hold for Goda as well. And that's basically the roster update prediction. So if you did end up enjoying today's content, once again, please make sure to hit that like button or subscribe button. Don't forget to go ahead and click on the description box. It has everything you need. Join the Discord. Check me out on Twitch, 1 a.m. Eastern. Turn on the notification bell for all socials. Have a blessed day and night. Stay positive, stay safe, stay blessed. And I will catch you all on the next one. Peace out.